Step into the realm of Lumen Spiritus, the light of spirit, a channel dedicated to exploring spirituality and the esoteric. Join us on a journey of enlightenment and discovery as we delve into the mysteries of the unseen. In this video, we'll try to decipher the enigma of alchemical symbols, and we'll take you onto a forbidden journey where we'll explore the connection between the alchemy and the occult. This video is going to be packed with fascinating and thought-provoking insights, so feel free to watch it several times to really soak in the info. What if I told you that there exists a secret language concealed in symbols that was once used by medieval alchemists and secret societies? This language, cryptic and elusive, was not meant for the ordinary, but for those who dared to venture into the unknown, into the realm of alchemy. Alchemy, a discipline shrouded in mystery and intrigue, used these symbols as a form of coded communication. They were not mere illustrations, but a complex system of signs and symbols that held the secrets of transformation and creation. Only a select few were entrusted with this knowledge, a knowledge that was kept hidden from the world in forbidden books. These books were not just repositories of alchemical wisdom, but also served as keys, unlocking the door to a world of profound secrets. They contained not just recipes for gold, but the very blueprints of the universe itself. These symbols, inscribed in forbidden books, were the keys to the world of alchemy and its mysteries. The roots of these cryptic symbols stretch far back in time, all the way to the Egyptian and Sumerian civilizations. The intricate tapestry of alchemical symbols is woven with threads from these ancient cultures, their beliefs and myths, their rituals and practices. Consider the Ankh, an Egyptian symbol representing life. Alchemists adopted this symbol, using it to denote the element of copper, embodying the idea of eternal life and regeneration, a nod to the ancient Egyptian belief in the afterlife. Similarly, the Ouroboros, an ancient symbol depicting a serpent eating its own tail, has found its way into alchemical texts. Originating from ancient Egypt and later adopted by the Greeks, it represents the concept of eternity and the endless cycle of life, death, and rebirth. In alchemical terms, it symbolizes the circular nature of the alchemist's work and the quest for immortality. From the Sumerians, the caduceus, a staff entwined by two serpents, was used as a symbol of balance and duality, reflecting their understanding of the universe's binary nature. Alchemists later appropriated this symbol, using it to represent the union of opposites, a fundamental concept in their practice. The ancient civilizations' influence on alchemical symbolism extends beyond individual symbols. Their understanding of the world, their cosmology, and their mythology formed the bedrock upon which alchemical thought was built. The Egyptians' understanding of the afterlife, their reverence for the sun as a life-giving force, and the Sumerians' understanding of balance and duality all found their way into the very fabric of alchemical philosophy. These cultures, with their rich and complex belief systems, unknowingly laid the groundwork for a language that would become integral to the practice of alchemy. Their symbols, imbued with profound meanings, were adopted, adapted, and woven into the cryptic language of alchemists. Through their symbols, these ancient civilizations continue to speak to us, their voices echoing through the ages. These ancient civilizations unknowingly laid the groundwork for a language that would become the backbone of alchemical knowledge. The ultimate goal of many alchemists was to discover the philosopher's stone, a mythical substance said to turn base metals into gold. This enduring obsession was not merely an economic pursuit, but a spiritual one. The process of turning lead into gold symbolized a spiritual transmutation, the transformation of the self from a base state to one of enlightenment. In the cryptic language of alchemy, gold was more than a precious metal. It was the ultimate symbol of perfection, both in matter and spirit. This is why the symbol of the sun, in all its radiant glory, was often used to represent gold in alchemical texts. Let's delve into the philosopher's stone, often represented as a hexagram, a star with 6 points. This symbol is an amalgamation of two triangles, one pointing up, symbolizing fire and the divine, and one pointing down, symbolizing water and earth. The union of opposites, a recurring theme in alchemy, was believed to create the philosopher's stone. Now consider Nicholas Flamel, a name synonymous with alchemy. His obsession with gold, and the Philosopher's Stone led him to create a complex book of alchemical symbols. Flamel claimed to have successfully performed the transmutation of lead into gold, but his real gold, perhaps, was the wisdom he claimed to have attained in his spiritual journey. Then there's the enigmatic figure of Saint-Germain, a man of many talents and even more mysteries. He was said to possess the secret of transmutation and was reputed to have made gold. His symbol, a triangle within a circle, was a testament to his obsession with the divine trinity and the perfection of gold. These alchemists and their symbols reflect a deep-seated desire, an insatiable longing not just for material wealth, but also for spiritual perfection. Their quest was not merely for the riches that gold could bring, but for the golden state of the soul, the ultimate alchemical gold. The quest for gold became a metaphor for the alchemists' spiritual and intellectual journey, reflected in the symbols they used. Alchemy was not just about chemistry, it was also deeply intertwined with sorcery and the occult. This statement is not just a dramatic opener, but a truth that reveals the depth and complexity of alchemy. You see, the alchemists of yore were not just scientists in the modern sense, they were philosophers, theologians, and yes, sorcerers. Their craft was a blend of empirical studies, spiritual belief, and occult practices. To understand the connection between alchemy, sorcery, and the occult, we need to delve into the symbols used in alchemy. Alchemical symbols were not just scientific tools, they held magical properties and were often used in rituals and spells. These symbols were a language in themselves, a language that transcended the spoken word, a language that held power. For instance, take the symbol for Mercury. In alchemy, Mercury is not just an element, but a symbol for the primal matter from which all metals were believed to have been formed. But in the realm of the occult, Mercury was associated with the Roman god Mercury, the messenger of the gods and the guide of souls to the underworld. The symbol of Mercury, then, was not just an indicator of a chemical element, but a talisman that held divine and magical properties. Likewise, the symbol for sulfur, another cornerstone of alchemical practice, was also loaded with magical implications. Sulfur, represented by a triangle atop a cross, was believed to embody the soul in alchemical philosophy. But in the occult, sulfur was linked to the solar deity, a symbol of purification and divine illumination. These are just two examples, but they illustrate the intricate web of connections between alchemy, sorcery, and the occult. The symbols used in alchemy were not mere representations of elements or processes. They were keys to understanding the cosmos, tools for spiritual transformation, and conduits for magical power. So, you see, in the world of alchemy, symbols were not only scientific tools, but also instruments of magic and mystery. They were a language that held the secrets of the universe, a language that was as much about transmuting metals as it was about transcending the physical realm. In the world of alchemy, symbols were not only scientific tools, but also instruments of magic and mystery. The language of symbols in alchemy is a window into a world where science, magic, and mystery coexist. We've unveiled the veil of secrecy around these symbols, from the intricate designs linked to the ancient civilizations of Egypt and Sumer, to the medieval alchemists' obsessive quest for gold. We've delved into the clandestine ties between alchemy and sorcery, unearthing forbidden texts that hold the keys to understanding these enigmatic symbols. The next time you see an alchemical symbol, remember it's more than just a drawing. It's a key to a secret world of knowledge and mystery. What do you think about these symbols? Share your views in the comments below. There is a plethora of fascinating new content coming to our channel, so don't forget to subscribe to Lumen Spiritus and hit the notification bell for even more captivating mysteries. Tell us which topic you'd like us to explore next.